Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle and I wanted to do this reaction to Sonny West. And I think a few of you who are watching this may, because I've had a few comments before about the Memphis Mafia members, and I just want you to try and look at it from a perspective of the story that he's telling rather than Sonny West as a person or any of that. We're not dissecting Sonny, we're dissecting the story that he's telling about Elvis, and I think this is a very powerful story that he's telling. Now, I've heard this one before, but I was reintroduced to it again from a dear friend, Leslie, and I won't divulge why we looked at it, but it's very exciting. That's something to do with Leslie's future projects, and I'm so excited. But yeah, it was just wonderful, and it reignited me watching it again, and then I thought, gosh, I'm putting that on my channel, because this is all about Elvis's humanity. And this story is epic by Sonny, and it needs to be out there, without a doubt. So I want to put it on my channel because I want this channel to be Elvis love and a daily dose. And this is a super, super daily dose of Elvis's humanity. Now, I can imagine you've seen this before, some of you guys, but maybe others are coming to this who haven't seen this before. So this would be awesome. So it's always good to reignite like I did. Oh yeah, I remember that story. But then it's also good for new fans to see the story for the first time. So yeah, that's why it's on my channel. So please pop down in the comments below and we'll talk about the humanity of Elvis, which would be awesome. Okay, let's get cracking into it.
Elvis really made me mad a couple of times, but mostly he made me laugh. But there was always the music. And when I think of him, and I think of him every day, the thing I remember most about him was his humanity. I'd like to tell y'all now a very moving story, one that still touches me today, almost like the one with my uncle and with Elvis, the first time I saw him like that. There was an appeal story written in the commercial appeal there, morning paper in Memphis. And it was an article regarding this little woman that had no legs from the hips down. She was born that way. She had had children, raised them. She would even raise, they had in the story, she had raised some of her grandchildren. And this appeal story was that how she got around on some wood that was nailed together, and underneath they had these roller skates nailed to it, and they had these special handles with some like a leather thing, and she'd pull herself along like skiers do on snow skis and everything. And so Marty read it, Marty Lacker, and he brought it up to the house, and I was sitting there with Elvis at the dining room table, and Marty said, "Elvis, when you get a chance, I think you might want to read this." And I said, "Okay." He finished eating, and he picked over the paper and he looked at it. He looked up after he read it and said, "Find out where she lives." So Marty did call the paper. Elvis went and bought the most expensive electric wheelchair made. And he and Priscilla, Marty, Alan, Richard, and I think Billy and myself went out there. And it was in the trunk of the car. We took it up to the house. Her husband, who was retired from the railroad, let us in. And he called her out. She came out, we heard her come around that corner. The house was spotless, boards bleached white, carpet, the linoleum in the kitchen just shiny, and comes out and we heard her. She comes around that corner face to face with that wheelchair. Oh my, oh my. And tears started coming to her eyes. She knew what it was. And tears came to our eyes. She asked if she could sit in it. We lifted her up, Elvis on the one side and I on the other, put her there, and she's checking it out. And Elvis said, "Ma'am, now, I don't know how to tell you how to operate this thing," but he said, they demonstrated over there, and this year you can just go wherever you want to and get there fast and everything. So he said, we just wanted you to have it. She starts crying, we start crying, and soon we're out of there. We have to get out of there. We walked outside, and Alan said, Elvis, I don't think she knew who you were. He said, it doesn't matter. She knows someone cares.
Now, isn't that a beautiful, beautiful story from Sonny? I think it's gorgeous, and it should be out there for Elvis's generosity. So he didn't care that she had no idea who he was, or if she did, she maybe did. She's just so shocked to get the wheelchair, she probably didn't even think about who the person was that was giving her it. It's about someone cared that day. That is pretty epic, I think. And I think we don't want to dissect Sonny. I just want to put this on here to show another aspect of Elvis's humanity, which deserves to be known and featured and talked about. And yeah, I just love that it's on my channel now because it deserves to be here. So yeah, please put down in the comments below all your thoughts on that. Wasn't Elvis just an amazing human being? And wow, yeah. So thanks very much, Leslie, for reigniting this. I want to do features more on Elvis's humanity, 1,000,000%. So there'll be more of this on my channel. Look out for it. So yeah, thanks very much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on another.